Hello, grade 7 students. This is day 6 of STP Mathematics 2A lesson series. If you have watched the previous videos, by now you know what we are supposed to discuss today. That I gave you a few homework questions to do. If you can remember, yesterday I asked you to do this exercise, but not all the sums, only the underlying sums. Today I am planning to discuss the answers for them, right? So then I'm not moving to the whiteboard here, but the first few questions, I'll write the answers here itself. Please take your pink color pens and mark the answers. Right here that the question number 7, they have given us 3 to the power 4. And read the question carefully. We want to find the value, right? Find the value. What we are supposed to do, children, that we write it like this. We want to write 3, 4 times. When you write 3, 4 times, so then what will be the answer? 3 times 3, 9. 9 times 3, 27. 27 times 3, the answer is 81, right? Answer is 81. So then question number 8, we have 2 to the power of 0. The answer is simple 1. If you can remember, I told you, if it is 2 to the power 0, 3 to the power 0, 5 to the power 0, x to the power of 0, 2 over 5 to the power of 0, or else 0.2 to the power of 0, right? So then whatever it is, if the index is 0, always you get the answer 1. If you can remember, we discussed this. So any base value, if the the index is 0, always you get the answer 1. 2 to the power 0, 3 to the power 0, 5 to the power 0, whatever it is, it should be 1, 1, 1, 1. So then nothing changed. They might give you fractions or maybe letters or decimals. Don't worry about that. If the index is 0, always your answer should be equal to 1. So then the question number 8, the answer will be 1. And question number 9, it is from the other theory content we want to be thorough. So then here it is 4 to the power of 1. So then the answer will be 4. So how I'm going to get that? 4 to the power of 1. The answer is 4. 8 to the power of 1. The answer is 8. 7 to the power of 1. The answer is 7. X to the power of 1. Answer is x. So then the a to the power of 1. Answer is a. 2 over 5 to the power of 1. The answer is 2 over 5. What does this mean, children? If the index is 1, whatever the base value, the answer is equal to the base value itself, right? If the index is 1, maybe the base value is a number, maybe it is a letter or a fraction or a decimal, whatever it is, don't worry. If the index is 1, your answer is equal to the base value. The base value in the sense the whole thing. For an example, the last one, 2 over 5, that the whole thing is the base value. So then my answer will be 2 over 5. So then you know now the answer for the question number 9. Then question number 10, it's all about the negative indices. Now here, if it is 6 to the power of 2, children, we know what to do. 6 times 6, the answer is 36, because when we see the index 2, we know we want to multiply the base value 2 times, right? It's not 6 times 2, 12. By now you know this very well. 6 to the power of 2 means you want to multiply the base value 6 2 times. 6 times 6, 36. But if they have given 6 to the power of negative 2, first of all, you want to convert this negative index into positive index. So then how do you convert the negative index into positive index, children? You want to get the reciprocal. So then you write it like this. So this is very simple. Then you write 1 over 6 multiplied by 6. So then the answer is 1 over 36, right? 6 to the power of negative 2. So when I write the positive index form, 1 over 6 to the power of 2. So that means 1 over 6 times 6. That means 1 over 36. That should be the answer for question number 10. The same way, if I do the question number 11, you want to do the same thing, 10 to the power of negative 3. Then we have 1 over 10 to the power of 3, the positive index. So then we do have 1 over 10 times 10 times 10, and the answer is 1 over 1000, right? Then when I'm discussing the 12th one, I want to do something. You just see, children, I will explain this in detail. So then if you have, let's say for an example, half to the power of 1, what will be the answer? The answer is half. If you have half to the power of 2, what does this mean? That means you want to write half 2 times. You want to write half 2 times. The answer is 1 over 4. Okay. Then let's say you have 1 over 2. You can write these things in your theory book actually, because this is something you are learning new. So then if it is to the power 3, how do you write this? 1 over 2 multiplied by 1 over 2 and multiplied by 1 over 2. So then what will be the answer? 1 over 8. So these things you can understand well. So if the index is 1, you write the same base value, and if the index is 2, you want to multiply the base value 2 times. If the index is 3, you want to multiply the base value 3 times. That is how it works. Now let's say if you can remember that if it is 2 to the power of negative 3, to get the value, what I ask you to do, children? I ask you to get the reciprocal of the base, that this thing that it gives you like this. So then I write 1 over 2 times 2 times 2. So then the answer is 1 over 8. Right? If you have something like this, 1 over 2 to the power of 3, that little while ago we discussed, 1 over 2, sorry, positive 3, I'll come to the negative 3 part later. Positive 3, we write 1 over 2 and 1 over 2. So then it gives me the answer 1 over 8, right? 2 to the power of negative 3 is also the answer 1 over 2. Half to the power 3 also 1 over 8. 1 over 8 the answer. Let's say you have 1 over 2 to the power of negative 3. First of all, we want to eliminate this negative index position. How we can do that, children? First, we want to get the reciprocal of the base. What is the reciprocal of the base, children? 2 over 1. 1 over 2 becomes 2 over 1. When you get the reciprocal of the, here that the 2 reciprocal is 1 over 2, no? When you take 2, the reciprocal 1 over 2, what happened to the index negative 3 become positive 3, right? Similar to that, 1 over 2 base value, when you get the reciprocal, it is 2 over 1. Then what happened to this negative index? That becomes positive. So then how do you write this? 2 over 1, and then you have 2 over 1, and you have 2 over 1. The answer is 8 over 1. Simply the answer is 8, right? I'll give you another example. You just see, I'll go to another page. Let's say you have 1 over 5 to the power 2. So then 1 over 5 times 1 over 5. The answer is 1 over 25. Let's say you have 1 over 5 to the power negative 2. First of all, you want to write the positive format. You take 5 over 1 to the power positive 2. So then you write 5 over 1 multiplied by 5 over 1. Then it gives me 25 over 1. And the answer is 25. Hope it is clear now. The answer 1 over 5 square is 1 over 25, right? 1 over 5 to the power negative square, the negative 2 means it is 25, right? So then we'll do another example. Let's say we have 1 over 3, right? By now you should be able to tell me that 1 square is 1, 3 square is 9. But if you have 1 over 3 to the power negative 2, first you write this as 3 over 1 square, right? Then 3 squared is 9, 1 squared is 1. The final answer is 9. I'll take another example. 1 over 6, let's say. Now, by now you know 1 over 6. 1 squared is 1, 6 squared is 36. But if I have 1 over 6 to the power negative 2, First, what you do, children, we write it as 6 over 1 positive 2, that here. So then we have 6 times 6, 36. 1 times 1, 1. The final answer is 36. Right? Now, let's say that if you have something like this, children, you have 2 over 5 square. What does this mean? So then the expanded version is you want to write 2 over 5, 2 over 5, 2 times. So then the answer is 4 over 25. Or you can straight away do this. So then 2 over 5 square. So then 2 square is 4, 5 square is 25. Right? But if you have 2 over 5 to the power negative 2, the answer will be changed because first I want to write 5 over 2 squared, right? So then the 5 squared is 25, 2 squared is 4. So then my answer will be 6, 1 over, right? So then you want to go through these and you can write down everything what I wrote here in your theory book. You put the date, right? And you write the additional notes related to the negative index. You can just write the subtopic additional note and then you can copy down all these steps and be thorough with this, right? You can have this kind of thing. So then here if I go to question number 12, right? Question number 12, easily now you know how to get the answer. 1 over 2 to the power negative 1 means 2 over 1 to the power positive 1. If the index is 1 that we want to write the same base value, so then the final answer is 2. You just double check that whether you have written the answers like this for question number 7 to 12. Right? Then we want to move to the next 5 questions, which you have the 10 to the power negatives and 10 to the power positives, how we are going to do them. So first you check whether you have done them correctly, right? So then you can pause the video and mark your answers. By any chance, if they are wrong, that you can write them. When you're marking and when you're writing something after the teacher's discussion, always write them in pink color pen, because later when you go through your book, that if you have many pink color things, that means that you got wrong many of the questions. But really, if you come across with the pink color thing, then that means most of the questions you have done is done, that most of the question they are correct, right? So then, but honestly you want to do right, so your questions are wrong and you are writing teacher's answers, still you are writing in blue, and later that when you go through that they are in blue, so that means you have done everything correct. No, right? So then it should be something, an honest thing, that then only you can have a proud moment. Okay, so I did this. If it is that, let's say that so many pink areas, don't worry. Your the courage should be know that the next time I will minimize this. Next time I will minimize it. That is how you want to move. Okay, children. So then we will move to the next 5 questions. So then we can finish this part. 1.074. So then the question is question number 18. 1.074. 10 to the power negative 1. So then you know 10 to the power negative 1 means 1 over 10 to the power 1. So that means 1 over 10. I rewrite the question 1.074 multiplied by 1 over 10. By now you know that multiplying by 1 over 10 means that you are dividing by 10. The final answer is 0.1074. Okay. 0.1074, that when you are dividing, so then the value will be like this. So then the question number 19, we'll see that is 7834. 7834 multiplied by 10 to the power of 2. We know 10 to the power of 2 means 10 multiplied by 10. The answer is 100. So then I rewrite this. 7.834 you multiply by 100. So then my answer will be 783.4, right? 783.4. Right, I will write it again with the same gap, 783.4. So then we will move to the question number 20. Question number 20, 3.05. 3.05, 10 to the power of 3. So I write here 10 to the power of 3 means 10 times 10 times 10. Then the answer is 1000. And here that we have 3.05 multiplied by 1000. Now here that I want to move 3 steps to the right side because I have 3 zeros. But to move 3 steps, I don't have digits that much. I have only 2 digits after the decimal points. That means I have to go for imaginary zero. So then that means 3050.0. No point of keeping zero at the end. Therefore, I conclude my answer like this. Now, by now, you should be able to understand why I am writing all the steps. Dear parents, by any chance, if you are watching this with your child, guide your child to do all the steps like this. With the time, definitely they will find the shortcuts and all, but don't allow for that because one fine day, our main target or the main goal is to sit for the final exam, the O-level exams. There, every single step matters a lot, right? When it comes to the final gradings and the final marks, every single step matters a lot. Therefore, guide them to practice with the steps. So don't allow them to go with the shortcuts, right? So then the next one, then we have, let's say the next one, 5.99, 10 to the power 0, right? So then the next question, it is 5.99 that the, I'll write it 5.99. 5.99 10 to the power of 0, right? So then we know 10 to the power of 0 means what? 1, right? So then we write 5.99 multiplied by 1, then the answer is 5.99. Right? So then we'll do the last question, question number 22. So 10 to the power of negative 4, right? 10 to the power of negative 4, it is 38601. 38601, 10 to the power of negative 4, and 10 to the power of negative 4 means 1 over 10 to the power of 4, and that means 1 over 10,000, right? So then if I write like this, 3.8601, 1 over 10,000, right? So then here that we write 3.8601, right? Divide by 10,000, okay? Then the answer is, that is 0.00038601. Children, do you know why they have given 4 decimal places here? By any chance, if you don't notice the negative 4, what you do, if you consider it as positive 4, you multiply this value by 10,000 and it gives you the answer. You just imagine that you have, by any chance, you have not observed the negative 4, so then you write the positive 4. So then your step will be 38601 times 10,000 and you write 38,601.0 and 38,601. So right, this is how you get the answer. To mislead you, they have given it like this. But here, it is not multiplying by 10,000. It is multiplying by 1 over 10,000. Multiplying by 1 over 10,000 means dividing 10,000. So then it gives you that 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to move 3 steps. Okay, children. So this is all about the homework question. So then the next day we want to move to the standard form, right? Tomorrow I will explain you what is the standard form and how we are going to write the numbers in ordinary form and the standard form. So then be ready with your theory books. Tomorrow the lesson will be with standard form. Okay, children, hope all of you have understood what I discussed here today, all the homework questions we discussed. So please be in touch. Tomorrow there will be the new topic, new subtopic, standard form. Okay, children, see you then. Bye.